Welcome to Chapter 8, Decision, the Mastery of Procrastination. In this chapter, we unlock the secret weapon of all successful people, the power to decide, swiftly and firmly. Let's begin. In this chapter, we come to a point that separates the dreamers from the doers, a point that has made fortunes, and has lost them. It is here, at the point of decision, that success is secured, or failure is invited. You see, procrastination, the habit of putting off until tomorrow what should be done today, is one of the greatest enemies of success. It is an invisible enemy. It slowly, silently, and insidiously infiltrates our minds, destroying our momentum, sapping our willpower. Until finally, it becomes a permanent part of our behavior. It robs us of opportunity. It steals away the precious minutes, hours, and days, until a lifetime is spent in regret. But know this, successful people have one outstanding quality. They have the ability to reach decisions quickly and firmly, and to change them, if at all, very slowly. In contrast, those who fail to accumulate money, those who fail to realize their dreams, they are often people who reach decisions slowly, if at all, and who change them frequently and without purpose. The history of America is filled with stories of courageous men and women who reached decisions promptly, stood by those decisions, and, because of that, left their mark upon history. Think of it, the Declaration of Independence was signed only after its creators had decided to stand together, or hang separately. History is shaped by those who make firm decisions, and act upon them. Now, let's turn to a truly powerful example, the story of Henry Ford. Henry Ford is perhaps the greatest example of decision-making genius. He made decisions quickly, and he changed them rarely, if at all, when Ford decided to produce his famous Model T car. He made a firm decision. He would produce the same model, with no variation. For years, his friends, his advisors, even his competitors, pleaded with him to change, to offer new models, but Ford stood firm. He said, "The public can have any color they want, as long as it's black." It was only after millions of cars had been sold that Ford finally decided to introduce new models. Such unwavering decision brought him a fortune. What Ford knew, and what you must learn, is that firmness of decision demands courage. It demands the willingness to stand against criticism, ridicule, and fear of failure. It demands the ability to listen to your own inner voice above the clamor of the world. Indecision, on the other hand, breeds doubt, and doubt breeds fear, and fear is the death of all achievement. What you must understand, before you can accumulate wealth, you must become a person of definite decision. Without decision, you cannot even begin the journey toward riches. Without decision, your plans are castles in the air, built on shifting sands. Most people who fail to accumulate money fail because they listen to the opinions of others. They allow gossip, rumors, and criticisms to sway their choices. They fear what they, the faceless crowd, will say about them. Learn this truth. If you are influenced by the opinions of others, you will have no desire of your own. You will have no goals of your own. You will have no dreams of your own. You will live, instead, at the mercy of the winds of public opinion. You must reach your own decisions. And once you decide, you must stand by it as though the entire world had fallen away. The courage to decide. Courage is the key. Making decisions takes courage. The courage to be wrong, to fail, to stand alone if need be. But here's the secret. You will find that once you develop the habit of making firm decisions, life becomes easier. Doubt disappears. Opportunities appear. Momentum builds. One bold decision leads to another, and another, and another, until you are swept forward by a tide of action and achievement. You will come to realize that most people are waiting for some signal, waiting for permission, waiting for certainty, waiting for the right moment. But the truth is, the right moment never comes. You must act now, you must decide now, you must move forward now. Delay is the death of dreams. Indecision is the enemy of wealth. Tips for making better decisions. So, how can you strengthen your decision-making power? Here are a few suggestions. Know what you want. Definiteness of purpose is essential. When you know exactly what you want, decisions become easier. Gather the facts quickly. Do not wait for all the information. Make the best decision you can with what you have. Trust your intuition. Your subconscious mind is powerful. Learn to listen to it. Accept responsibility. Own your decisions, whether they succeed or fail. Learn from mistakes without blaming others. Practice decisiveness daily, even in small things. What to eat, what to wear, which task to start first. Practice deciding quickly and moving on. Decision-making is a muscle. It grows stronger with use. the power of persistence and decision, and remember, persistence and decision go hand in hand. Without persistence, a decision will die in the face of obstacles. Without decision, there can be no persistence. Together, they form an unbeatable partnership. Final thought, in the end, success belongs to those who know what they want, who make up their minds to get it, and who refuse to be swayed by the opinions of others. It belongs to those who, having made a decision, stand by it, fight for it, and see it through, no matter what. It belongs to you, if you are willing to master procrastination, and claim your power to decide. So I ask you now, what is it that you desire most? What decision must you make today, right now, that will move you one step closer to it? Decide, act, persist, and the riches you seek will be yours. You now hold a powerful truth in your hands: success is born indecisive. Action, decide boldly. Act with courage. Your future is waiting. As you master the art of decision, another power begins to awaken within you, the power of persistence. In the next chapter, we'll discover how relentless determination can turn even the smallest dreams into towering achievements. Let's continue with Chapter 9, Persistence, the sustained effort needed to induce faith. And don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Listen from the best audiobooks. Thank you so much.